Right now, somewhere in the world, a woman is silently showing a man exactly how she feels about him. Not with long speeches or text messages, but through four small parts of her body that start revealing themselves when attraction quietly takes control. The strange truth is that most men never notice these signals at all. They miss them again and again until the moment passes completely. Most men simply do not realize what they are actually looking at. Studies suggest that many women repeat these quiet signals again and again before a man even begins to recognize them. Sometimes the same hint appears more than a dozen times. It is almost like someone speaking loudly in a language your brain was never taught to understand, until today when everything finally begins making sense. I will be honest with you because, as a woman, I have personally done many of the behaviors you are about to hear about. Most women have without even realizing it. That is what makes these signals so fascinating. They are not carefully planned moves or clever tricks. Instead, they are natural biological reactions that appear when the body senses attraction before the mind fully understands it. So, in this conversation, I will walk you through four areas of the body that women often reveal or highlight when interest appears. Each one sends a quiet message. The final one is especially powerful. Once you notice it, you cannot forget it. After that, many everyday conversations will suddenly look very different. It almost feels like learning a simple form of real-world mind-reading skills. Before we start, there is something important you should understand. The human body is terrible at hiding emotions. Researchers studying communication discovered that only a tiny part of emotional meaning comes from words alone. Tone of voice reveals more, and body language reveals the most. That means over half the message someone sends is spoken silently through posture, movement, and small physical reactions we barely notice. The first signal often appears around the neck, not simply having a visible neck, but a specific action. Many women tilt their head slightly during conversation or lift a hand to touch the side of the neck. Sometimes they brush hair away, leaving that area uncovered. This gesture looks small, yet it carries a very old biological meaning. It quietly signals comfort, trust, and openness nearby. From an evolutionary perspective, the neck protects vital pathways like arteries, veins, and the airway. Exposing it therefore shows a level of safety. When someone feels threatened, the chin drops and shoulders rise to guard that area. Attraction can produce the opposite response. The head tilts slowly, and the neck becomes visible without effort. The body is quietly saying, "I feel safe being closer to you here." Another surprising place to watch is the inner wrist. Many people overlook this detail, yet body language researchers consider it meaningful. When attraction grows, women often rotate their hands so the soft underside of the wrist faces outward. You might see her rest her chin on a hand gesture with open palms, or place relaxed wrists on a table during conversation without noticing the change happening. The reason this matters is simple. The inner wrist is another sensitive pulse point with thin skin, visible veins, and warmth. When people feel defensive, they hide this area by clenching fists, crossing arms, or turning wrists inward. Attraction tends to reverse that pattern. Hands open, palms show, and wrists remain visible. These gestures quietly communicate comfort, curiosity, and emotional availability in the moment of connection forming. The third signal involves the legs and feet, which many experts consider the most honest part of body language. People learn to control facial expressions, but few remember to manage their feet. Because of that, direction matters. When someone feels drawn toward another person, their legs and toes often point naturally in that direction, even inside a busy group conversation without deliberate planning or thought. Sitting posture can reveal even more. When a woman crosses her legs, the direction of the upper knee becomes important. If that top leg angles towards you, it suggests attention and interest. If it turns away, the body may be creating distance. Attraction can also bring subtle movement like shifting weight, bouncing, or small restless motions caused by rising nervous energy and excitement inside the body. The fourth signal might be the most powerful of all because it involves the center of the body, the torso. When someone feels safe, interested, and emotionally engaged, they often turn their chest and stomach directly toward the person they like. Instead of standing sideways, the body squares up naturally. This simple orientation reveals attention. openness, and a willingness to stay present in the shared moment together. This matters because the front of the body protects many vital organs, including the heart, lungs, and stomach. Humans instinctively guard this area when danger appears. That is why turning the full torso towards someone can signal trust, comfort, and genuine interest. Sometimes the person even leans slightly forward, adjusts clothing, or rests hands near the hips while maintaining open body orientation during conversation with you. These 4 signals become especially meaningful when they appear together. A woman might tilt her head, revealing her neck, show relaxed wrists, angle her legs toward you, and face you with her full torso. None of these movements alone prove attraction. Yet, when several appear within the same conversation, the pattern becomes much clearer. The body starts repeating signals that quietly invite connection, attention, and closer interaction. Once you understand these patterns, ordinary conversations may look very different. You will begin noticing the small tilt of a head, the open wrist on a table, the direction of someone's feet, and the quiet moment when a torso turns fully toward you. These signals have existed for thousands of years.